Hello everybody and welcome to another Woolly Witch tutorial, and for this one I'm going to be showing you how to crochet an easy shell lace square. I've just used a 3-ply yarn, but you could use 4-ply. This one has got a slight sheen to it, though it is acrylic. And for this square I've used a 3.5mm hook, though you could use a 4 or a 5 even, and you'll just need a darning needle and a pair of scissors. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to start by making a chain of 32. So we're going to start by making a slip stitch. So if you just grab the end of your yarn and just wrap over your fingers, and where it meets or crosses just pinch, and then just rest this piece over, insert the hook underneath and pull it through, and then just pull both ends through to form a slip knot. So to work a chain, if you yarn over and pull through the loop on your hook, and there you have a chain, and it should look like a V-stitch. So if we yarn over again, and if you do lose count, you can just look how many V's you've got to check. So that's 2, and we need 32. So if you do 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 and 32. And there you have your foundation chain. So we're now going to start on the foundation row, and this is our wrong side. So we're going to work a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So here's your first chain, and there's your second. So this is the one we're going to be working into. So if we insert the hook underneath here, yarn over and pull up a loop, and you should have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through both loops, and there's 1 single crochet. And then we're going to work a single crochet into the next chain, which is this one here. So there's the one we've just worked into, and we're going to go into this one. So if we just do the same, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both loops, and there you have a second single crochet. Now we're going to chain 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to miss 3 chains, which are these 3 stitches here, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to work 3 single crochet into each of the next 3 chains. So miss that one, miss 2, miss 3, so we're going to the 4th one. So if you insert your hook and yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through both loops, and we're going to do that 2 more times. So work into the next stitch and do a single crochet, and then go into the next one and do a single crochet. Okay, I'm going to repeat that all the way along. So we're going to chain another 3, 1, 2, 3, miss the next 3 chains, and then do a single crochet into each of the next 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, miss the next 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and then do another 3 single crochet, 1 into each of the next 3. Put that one again, I've just snagged the one, 2, 3. I'm going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, miss the next 3, 1, 2, 3. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 5 chains left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're just going to work in the last 2 chains. So it's just a bit slightly different towards the end. That's 1, 2. And this is what you should be looking like at the end of your foundation row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have 5 of these 3 chain spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that brings us to the end of the foundation row. So we're now going to start row 1, and we're going to start by making a chain of 1. So chain 1, and then we're going to turn, and we're going to work a single crochet into this stitch here. This is the chain we've just made, so ignore that, and we're going to work into this one here. So just insert your hook under the V stitch, yarn over and pull through, and work a single crochet, yarn over and pull through both loops. Okay, and we're now going to work into this 3 chain space here, and we're going to work double crochets, and we're going to work 5, and this will form our first shell stitch. So to work a double crochet, we're going to yarn over and insert the hook into this 3 chain space, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You should have 2 loops remaining, yarn over and pull through both. So there we have a double crochet, and we need to work 4 more. So if we yarn over, insert into the 3 chain space, yarn over and pull up a loop. Again, you should have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2. So we need to work 3 more double crochet. We should have 5 altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see what it's starting to look like. So we're going to miss this next single crochet, which is here, this one, and then we're going to work a single crochet into the next one. So ignore this one and then work into this one here. So insert the hook and work a single crochet, and then we're going to repeat what we've just done all the way along. So into this next 3 chain space, we're going to work 5 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we're going to miss the next single crochet here, and we're going to work a single crochet into this one. So miss 1 and then work into the next one. It will bring us to the next 3 chain space. Again, we're going to repeat what we were doing. So we're going to work 5 double crochet into this 3 chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to miss the next single crochet here and then work into the next one. work a single crochet, and we're back to this, another 3 chain space, so 5 double crochet, start that one again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to miss the next single crochet and then work into the next one, 1 single crochet, I'm going to work into this last 3 chain space, 5 double crochet again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you should have 2 stitches left. So I'm going to miss this one here and then work a single crochet into the last one. Okay, and this brings us to the end of row 1, and this is what you should be looking like. You should have the 5 shells, so we worked into the 5 3 chain spaces. So we're now going to start round row 2, and we're going to start by making a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to turn the work, and we're going to be working now single crochets, and we're going to work a single crochet into 3 of the stitches of this shell, and the 3 stitches that we'll be working into are the middle ones, which will be 2, 3 and 4. So if you remember, we worked 5 double crochets, there they are, and when we turn the work we're going to be working into these middle 3 here, and a single crochet into each of the top of those stitches. So this will be our first one. So if I turn the work, so this here, we've done our chain of 3, and this one at the bottom was our single crochet to finish off the end of the previous round, and here are our 5 double crochet. So we're going to ignore this one here, and these 3, which were the 3 middle stitches, we're going to work a single crochet into each one. So we're going to insert, so miss obviously that one there at the bottom of your chain of 3, and then the first double crochet of the shell ignore, and we're going to be working into 2, 3 and 4, and these are single crochets. So that's 1, 2 and 3, and then we're going to be doing another chain of 3. We're just going to repeat this all the way across, so that's a chain of 3, and then again into this cluster of stitches here, the 5 double crochet, we're going to work into the middle ones, which are, you can easily count because you can see here where your stitches are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you just need to ignore the first one and then work your way into this one here, the top one. Again, so we're going to work 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and here we have, you can see you're making chain spaces to work into on your next round. So we're going to chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, find your next 3 middle stitches, which are here, So if you, all you need to do is find the first one really, and then you can easily quickly find the first one you're working into. So that's 1, 2, 3, and we're going to chain 3 again. Okay, move on to the next cluster. So there's our first stitch, so I'm going to go into this one here. 1, 2, and 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, find the next one. So there's the first one, which is there. We're going to go into this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to chain 3. Actually, sorry, this end one we're going to chain 2. Just looking at my notes now. So when you come to the end, just chain 2, and then we're going to miss this single crochet here, and then this final one we're going to work a single crochet. There we go, that's the end of row 2. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain spaces, because that was the one at the beginning, and that's what your work should be looking like at the end of row 2. So we're now going to start row 3, and we're going to start by making a chain of 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, and when we turn the work, we're going to be working into this 2 chain space here that we made at the end of the previous row. So if you turn the work, and into this 2 chain space here, we're going to be working 2 double crochet. So just a reminder of a double crochet: yarn over, insert the hook into the space, yarn over and pull up a loop. You should have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1. We need to wait 1 more. Okay, and we're going to miss the next stitch here, this single crochet. I'm going to work into the next one. We're going to do 1 single crochet, so that's really the middle one. Okay, and then we're going to work into this 3 chain space here, and we're going to work 5 double crochet, which is what we did on this round here underneath. So if you do 5 double crochet into this 3 chain space, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again these 3 single crochets of the previous round row, we're going to work the one in the middle, so just miss the next one and then work a single crochet into this one. And we're just going to repeat what we've done there all the way along. So this one here, there'll be 5 double crochet, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So miss the next stitch here and into this one single crochet, and we're going to do that all the way across to the end. Just keep going, repeating what we've done. That's 1, 2. I'll start that one again. I always prefer to have clean stitches. Sometimes it's tempting to leave them when you snag the yarn, but I prefer to just redo it. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, miss the next one, single crochet, and then another 5 double crochet to the next 3 chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So again, miss this one here and then work a single crochet into this one. Okay, and into this 3 chain space here we're going to work 3 double crochet. One, 2, 3. So this brings us to the end of row 3, and this is what your work should be looking like. So we're now going to start row 4, and we're going to start by chaining 1 and then turning the work, and we're going to work a single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So just ignore this chain here, the one we've made. So this would be the first one that we work into, this one here. So if we work 1 single crochet, and then into the next one work another single crochet. So you've worked 2 there. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do what we did on the previous round, one of the previous rounds. So the 5 double crochets that we'd worked into the same stitch, well, chain space, and we're going to work a single crochet into the middle 3. So we worked 5, so always ignore the first one, which is here. So we know this is the one where we're going to first work a single crochet into. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to repeat that all the way across. So if we find our next cluster, ignore the first one, which is here, and go into this one, and work 3 single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 2, 3, chain 3, go into the next shell, ignore the first one, so this is the one we need. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, go into the next one, so ignore this first one of the shell, go into this one. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and once you reach the end and you've chained 3, the next 2 stitches we work into are the second of the previous round. The last 2 stitches were 2 double crochets, so we're going to ignore this one and we're going to go into this one. Okay, so ignore that stitch, ignore that one, ignore that one, you want this one. We're going to work a single crochet into it, and then we're going to work a single crochet into the top of the chain 3 that we made earlier. So if we'll go to this one and just work a single crochet, and then into the top of the chain 3 here that we made earlier, we're going to work a single crochet. can be a bit fiddly going into the top of a chain. There's my V. I'm just going to prise it apart a little bit. So just insert the hook under the first V, sometimes a little bit easier. And then go in under the second one. You can put a stitch marker in when you make your chains if you know you're joining into it at the end, which I didn't think to do. Right, that's it. Let's make a single crochet. And this is what your work should be looking like at the end of row 4. So we're now going to repeat row 2. So we're going to start by chaining 3. 1, 2, 3, and turn the work. And we're going to be working into the middle stitches of the shell. So here's the first one, which we ignore. And then we're going to work 3 single crochet into each of these middle ones. So that's 1, 2, 3. And we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to repeat this as we did before. So again, find your 3 middle stitches of the next shell. So there's our first one. We're going to work into this one. Work 3 single crochet along. 1, 2, 3, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Find your next cluster. So ignore this one of the shell and then go into the next 3. 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3. Excuse me, 3. And to these ones here again, we're just going to do exactly the same. Ignore the first one and go into this one here. Again, 3 single crochet across. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and then into the next shell. So ignore this first one, into this one, and at the end of this row we're going to chain 2. So once you've worked your 3 single crochet, chain 2, and then into this last stitch here. So ignore this one, into this one here we're going to be working a single crochet. There you go, and that's the end of row 2 of the repeat. So we're now going to repeat row 3. I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn the work, and we're going to be working 2 double crochet into this 2 chain space that we made at the end of the round just before. So if we work 2 double crochet, 1, 2. So we're going to miss this next single crochet here and work into this one. It's always the middle one of the 3 worked in the previous round. So work a single crochet. Okay. And then we're going to work into this 3 chain space here. And I'm going to work again 5 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next shell. So again, miss this next single crochet here and go into this one, make a single crochet. I'm just going to repeat this process all the way across. So into the next shell, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, miss the next single crochet and work a single crochet into the middle one. So again, 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, miss the next single crochet and work into the next one, 1 single crochet, 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is got another 3 from the previous round here, single crochet, so work into this middle one, okay, and into this last space here we're going to work 3 double crochet, 1, 2, 3. So that brings us to the end of row 3, and your work should be looking like this. So we're now going to repeat row 1 again. So if we chain 1 and turn the work, and we're going to work a single crochet into this first stitch here, and then we're going to work 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again these 3 single crochet of the previous round, we're going to work in the middle one, so we missed the first one and work a single crochet into this middle one, again going into the next chain space, and we're just going to repeat again our way across. So it's 5 double crochet, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again miss the next single crochet and work 1 in this middle one, go over to the next 3 chain space, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again miss the next single crochet, work into this one, 1, and then 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet again into this middle one here, so miss the first one, work into the next one, okay, and then 5 double crochet into this one, 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so miss this single crochet here and work 1 into this end one, okay, and that brings us to the end of row 1. We're now going to repeat row 2. I'm going to start by chaining 3 and then turning the work, okay, and we're going to again go back to working in the middle stitches of the shells, single crochets, so we're going to work 3 single crochets into the second, third and fourth double crochets of the previous round. So here's the first stitch of the shell, which we ignore, and we're going to go into this one here, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to chain 3. We're just going to repeat this all the way across. So again, work a single crochet into each of the 3 stitches of the shells. 1, 2, 3, and chain 3. Move on to the next shell. Again, ignore the first stitch and work 3 single crochet across into the middle ones, which are the 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Chain 3. Go over to the next shell. Again, miss the first one and work into the middle 3. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, start that one again. 1, 2, 3, and move on to the final shell. Miss the first stitch and work 3 single crochet across the middle 2. 1, 2, 3, and at the end of this row 2, we're going to chain 2. 1, 2, and in this last stitch here, so we missed this one here, work into this one, a single crochet. Okay, and this brings us to the end of row 2. And just check your shell spaces are in the right, aligned correctly. It will be fairly obvious at this point if you have gone wrong. So we're now going to repeat row 3, and we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and turn the work. And we're going to work 2 double crochet into this 2 chain space here we've just made at the end of the row before. So if you work 2 double crochet into here, that's 1 and 2. Okay, so we're going to miss 1 single crochet here and work 1 into this one. Again, there should be 3 from the previous round, always go into the middle one. Single crochet. Then we're going to work 5 double crochet into this 3 chain space. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again miss the next single crochet and work into the middle one. 1 single crochet. We're just going to repeat this all the way across. So 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to this one again, miss this one, and go into the middle one, single crochet. Okay, next 3 chain space, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again into this middle one here, 1 single crochet. So into this next 3 chain space, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 single crochet here from the previous round, so miss this one, just carry on as we did earlier, single crochet. Okay, into this final chain space we're going to work 3 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, and that brings us to the end of row 3. We're now going to repeat row 4. I'm going to chain 1, turn the work, and we're going to work a single crochet into the next 2 stitches, so ignore the chain, and into this one here work a single crochet, and into the next one. Okay, and then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, find your next shell, and we're going to do a single crochet into the 2nd, 3rd and 4th chain. So it's always the middle 3 stitches of the shell, so ignore this first one here. We're going to go into this one, work 3 single crochet across. That's 1, 2, 3, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Find the next shell, again middle 3 stitches, so ignore the first one. 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, go over to the next shell, again 3 single crochet into the middle stitches, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, over to the next shell, again 3 middle stitches, 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to work into, so if you remember what we did on the other round, the last 2 double crochet of the previous round, we're going to ignore that one. We're going to go into this one here and work a single crochet, and then again a single crochet into the top of chain 3. I'm just going to pull the loop underneath, and then you can see the needle, the hook just goes through quite easily. So that brings us to the end of row 4. You should be looking very similar to this. So we're now going to repeat rows 1 to 4 again. So we're now on row 1, repeat, and we're going to chain 1, turn the work. Okay, we're going to single crochet into this first stitch here, and then we're going to work 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, we're going to work a single crochet into this middle one, so there should always be 3 together from the previous row, so ignore the first one, work a single crochet, and then move on to the next shell, which is the 3 chain space, and work 5 double crochet, and we're just going to repeat this across. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 1 single crochet into this middle one, move on to the next 3 chain space and work 5 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into this middle one, go over to the next 3 chain space, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again single crochet, to the middle one, 5 more double crochet into this 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to miss the next single crochet and work into this end one here, and work a single crochet, and that brings us to the end of the repeat for row 1. So we're now going to repeat row 3, and we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and turn the work, and into this 2 chain space here that we've just made we're going to work 2 double crochet. That's 1, 2. So here, if you remember, like just as we've done with the other rounds, the 3 single crochet, we just work into this middle one and work a single crochet, and move into this 3 chain space. It's just 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into this middle one, and again I'm just going to repeat that all the way across, 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into this middle one, 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into this middle stitch, 5 double crochet into the next 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet, okay, and into this last chain space here we're going to work 3 double crochet. It's 1, 2, 3, and that brings us to the end of the repeat for row 3. So we're going to repeat row 4, and we're going to start by chaining 1 and turn the work, and we're going to work a single crochet into the first 2 stitches, so ignore the chain, and this is the first one. It's 1 single crochet, it's 2, now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to move to this shell here, and again 3 single crochets into the 3 middle stitches, which is the 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So ignore this first one and work 3 single crochets across, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to chain 3, move on to the next shell, and again just repeat this all the way across, 3 single crochets across the middle stitches of the shells, 2, 3, chain 3, again 3 single crochets across the next shell, middle stitches, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 3 single crochets across the next one, 2, 3, chain 3. Okay, so at the end of row 4, if you remember, we look at these 2 double crochets of the row below, ignore this one, we're going to work into the second one, single crochet, and then to the top of chain 3 here we're going to work another single crochet, and that brings us to the end of row 4. So we need to repeat rows 1 to 4 just one more time, and then we're finished with this square. Now going to repeat row 1 for the final time. So we're going to start by chaining 1 and to turn the work, and we're going to single crochet into this first stitch here, and then we're going to go to this 3 chain space here, work 5 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again into these 3 single crochets of the previous row. We're going to work just in the middle one, single crochet, and we're just going to repeat this all the way across. So 5 double crochet into the next chain space, and 4, 5, single crochet into this middle one of the 3, again next chain 3 chain space, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet into this middle one here. So the next 3 chain space, 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one, single crochet, 5 double crochet into this 3 chain space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So miss the next single crochet and then a single crochet into this one, and that brings us to the end of the final repeat for row 1. So we're now going to repeat row 2, which is the final repeat for this row. So we're going to chain 3 and turn the work, and we're going to single crochet into the middle stitches of this shell here, which is the 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So ignore this first one here, and we're going to go into this one. So we're going to work a single crochet into the next 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to chain 3. We're going to repeat this all the way across, so move to the next shell, and again 3 single crochet into the middle 3 stitches of that shell, 1, 2, 3, and chain 3, move to the next shell, find your 3 stitches, 3 single crochet across, 1, 2, 3, chain 3, move to the next shell, and 3 single crochet into the middle stitches, chain 3, move on to the next shell, again 3 single crochet into the 3 middle stitches, 1, 2, 3, and at the end of this row we're going to just chain 2, 1, 2, so miss the next single crochet, and it's this final one, work a single crochet, and that brings us to the final repeat of row 2. It brings us to row 4, which is the final repeat for row 4, and this is also our final row of this square. So we're going to chain 1 and turn the work, and we're going to work a single crochet into these first 2 stitches, so ignore the chain we've just made and go into the next stitch. That's 1, that's 2, I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go into this shell here and work 3 single crochet in the middle one, second, third and fourth, so ignore the first one, and just work 3 single crochet across. That's 1, 2, 3, and chain 3, and we're just going to repeat that all the way across this row. So go to your next shell, find your middle 3 stitches and work 3 single crochet, then chain 3, go to the next shell, 3 single crochet across the middle stitches, and chain 3, move to the next shell, again find the middle stitches, 3 single crochet, 2, 3, chain 3, and at the end of this we're just going to look at the 2 double crochet of the previous round. You want this one here, the end one, and work a single crochet and a single crochet into the top of this chain 3 here, okay, and I'm just going to pull up a bigger loop. I'm going to cut the thread. You need about 6-7 inches, and then just put it through, and then you have enough thread to sew in. So I would, when you come to sewing in your threads, this is the wrong side, just turn your work and go underneath your stitches with a darning needle, and same with this one. So this is what your shell should be looking like, and this is how you crochet an easy shell lace square. I hope you've enjoyed it. I think it is fairly straightforward, especially for beginners, and it's quite pretty and cute. You can make this obviously in different colours and then sew them together to make a blanket. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. If so, please click on the Woolly Witch link to subscribe, and please feel free to follow and give me a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. Bye.